Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to shorter attention, what I was doing and things like that. Hopefully it helps you out. You know, hopefully. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the Grand Canyon. A little known fact about the Grand Canyon: there have been approximately 0 people that have lived from jumping off of one of these cliffs. So don't try that. Yeah, hold on. Let's get a good panoramic here, so you guys can see everything I see. Fun fact: this is not on the actual trail. The actual trail is back down. Back down. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's 2 people walking. That's where the trail's at. So I actually climbed up all this shit just for you. Go ahead and put this back here. Yeah, this is absolutely breathtaking. I wonder, you think there's an echo? Oh, soul! Little one. I've been waiting to do that for a while now. So while I'm up here, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about self-destructive behavior. So basically, for this symptom, you're just living carefree. You don't care if you live or you die. So when I was going through this point, like, self-destructive behavior is one of the few symptoms that lead up to like suicidal thoughts and actions, because at this point you don't care. You don't necessarily want to die, but you don't care if you live either. For me, really the only self-destructive thing I did is I drank. I drank way too much. You know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I drank something. Before I went to sleep, I drank something. My excuse was I needed something to help me go to sleep. But in reality, at this point, I was, you know, pretty well practiced alcoholic. And the problem with self-destructive behavior, when you don't care about yourself, it affects the people around you. When you don't care about the way that you look, you feel, you act, that affects, you know, your significant other, your family, your friends, things like that. And that affects the way they see you. Because if you don't care about yourself, then why should other people? And then that plays back into the whole depression thing, where you sit there and go, oh, well, nobody cares about me. Well, it's because you don't care about yourself. If you haven't noticed a pattern yet, you should probably play catch up, because every single one of these symptoms interconnects with each other and they affect one another. So the more self-destructive behavior you do, the less that the people you care about are going to want to be around you, because they just see an endless, not necessarily train wreck, just you keep putting yourself into situations that maybe you wouldn't have beforehand, and it affects them negatively. And the thing is, you don't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it as affecting other people. I saw it as only affecting myself. And so with that being said, again, some of the bad things I did for self-destructive behavior, I let it run. Some of the good things I did, I started actually holding myself accountable for the way I lived my life and the way I interacted with people. Really just everything I did. I used to think I didn't care. I didn't care what people thought about me. I didn't care what I did. I didn't care what happened to me. And that was a self-destructive behavior. Now, I don't necessarily base my life on other people's opinions of me, but I do care about them, and I do respect their opinions. I care about the things I do with my life. For example, this. You know? So that's really what I had to do. I had to start holding myself accountable, and that goes back to one of the very first videos I did where we talked about responsibilities. You are responsible for how you live your life, and if you want to live your life doing 115 down the highway in a motorcycle butt naked, I gotta be honest, I don't know how many people are going to stick around for that, so you might be a little bit lonely. But if you want to live your life to the fullest and actually come and experience new things and new cultures, a lot like I have, you know, then it's amazing. There's more people that are going to be inclined to want to be around you, because you care about yourself, and when you care about yourself, you can care about other people. And that was a big mistake I had made, was I didn't care about myself. And of course, all the self-destructive behaviors, you know, the constant in and outs with a significant other, things like that, eventually led to a point where I was no longer in control of my own life, where I was no longer in control of my own emotions, and I almost took my own life. And luckily for me, I have a great support system. I have a great group of friends. I have a terrific family. Even at times when we weren't fighting, my ex was a great support. And so that's really the reason I'm still here, is because of that, because I have that support. But I had to change myself. Otherwise, that support was going to leave. So that's really what this video is about. If you're doing these self-destructive behaviors and you think it doesn't affect anybody, trust me, it affects everyone. It affects everyone you care about, everyone you love. And if you want to keep them in your life, you have to change. You have to take responsibility for your life, and you have to do what's right for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go do some push-ups over here and you know, get out of here. I got another, it took me 3 hours to get out here, and I got another, hopefully 3 hours back. For all my ACO buddies, I just want you to know that that is exactly what I wanted to do when I was on top of Mari's Ridge. And I finally got to do it here. So Cap Mari, that was for you, buddy. All right. Wish me luck. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.